for you for this amazing concert. And without any further ado, I'm going to stop sharing and put your hands together at home quietly for Miss Ann Hampton Callaway.
Hello, everybody. How are you? So great to see you all. Happy end of August and happy Sunday to all of you. And I am going to bathe you in the beauty of some of the most gorgeous songs ever written. So I hope you have something delicious to drink. Cheers. And here's to a beautiful show together. It's so nice to see your faces today. The more I read the papers, the less I comprehend the world and all its capers and how it all will end. Nothing seems to be lasting, but that isn't our affair. We've got something permanent. That's right. I mean, in the way we share. I dedicate this to my beautiful musical family. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time they go. But oh, my dear, our love is here to stay right at the Callaway Hideaway. Not for a year, but ever and a day. Until the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They are only made of clay, but our love is right here to stay. Everybody sing along. Not just me. Oh, my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They are only made of clay, but our love, yes, our love, nothing like our love, 'cause it's here to stay. Oh, you've heard it from Hampton Callaway.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It is.
Hi, my sister. I hear that. Woo! Hello, everyone. Well, it is so nice to be actually singing from beautiful Tucson, Arizona. We had a marvelous monsoon yesterday. The desert is refreshed and full of luscious colors, and I'm very, very inspired to be singing to you all tonight songs that you asked me to sing, which were brilliant choices, as well as some of my own choices of songs that I wish I'd written. Now, as a singer and a songwriter of 250 songs or more over the many years of my life, there are so many great songs I will not be singing tonight that have inspired me, but I've chosen some very precious, special selections that really speak to me in this hour that we are sharing together in history. I started with the family favorite, Our Love Is Here to Stay, which was what the title was supposed to be, but it got printed as Love Is Here to Stay. So I just call it the title that Ira Gershwin wanted it to be. That was the last melody that George Gershwin wrote before he passed away at a very young age in 1937. And I am so touched by the thought of how a man who is his brother could possibly gather up the wherewithal to write lyrics after he just lost his beloved brother. But that's a song from a wonderful movie, the last musical composition that was intended for a movie, Sam Goldwyn's Follies, the Goldwyn Follies. And it's just amazing to me that here is one of the greatest songwriting teams in history who's given us countless glorious songs for theater, film, radio, you name it. And one of the last days of George Gershwin's life, Sam Goldwyn said to him, "Why can't you write more songs like Ira Gershwin?" You know, doesn't that put things into perspective? But that's a song that, to me, really wraps up how I feel about all of you. It's been an amazing time through the last year and a half plus, and I'm so happy that we have this family together in these precious moments. This next song is by that man, Ira Gershwin. I'm sorry, not Ira Gershwin. It's by Irving Berlin. And I didn't know this, but when I researched it, it was actually recycled from other songs that he had written in the past. No one was the environmentalist that Irving Berlin was. He took songs that were not good, then he found the gems inside of them and put them into songs that became some of the greatest songs ever written, like this next one. If you're sitting next to someone you love, you might want to sit closer. And if you're sitting next to someone you don't know, you might want to sit closer. This to me is, well, as the daughter of an interviewer who always loved questions and what questions bring out of people, I'm amazed that Irving Berlin could find a way to say so much by asking these questions. And I'd like to dedicate it to the woman who asked me to sing it, my beloved wife, Kari. How can I tell you what is in my heart? How can I measure each and every part? How can I tell you how much I love you? How can I measure just how much I do? How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey? much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I can't
Lovely.
imagine a more profound way to say I love you than those words. And I think that's one of the reasons why I so admire these writers, is because they say, even though I'm a songwriter and I am a lover, we all are lovers, but how can we ever let somebody know how we feel without these people who are able to articulate in such profound, beautiful, simple ways? So thank you, Irving Berlin. I'm so glad that out of that rough time you were in, that this song was born. Well, this next song is the first of many requests that I received from my illustrious audience. And it comes from the wonderful Deborah DiMartini, who, as all of you know by now, is one of artists' greatest supporters and just a beautiful human being. I'm so happy to call her my friend. And I have not sung this in so long. It's a song I recorded many years ago by one of my all-time favorite composers, Jobim, Antonio Carlos Jobim. I love that he, when I was looking for more about Jobim, because I've never had a chance to see his interviews, he said, I was a beach boy and I believed I learned my songs from the birds of the Brazilian forest. I think that's one of the reasons I love his words, his music, his sensibility, is because it feels so full of life, of the essential beauty that surrounds us all the time. No matter how sad or hard things get, there is so much to inspire us, whether we're writers or artists or just human beings. So For the single and bitter people in my audience today, with much love, here is one of the great songs of all time, Someone to Light Up My Life. Where shall I look for the love to replace you? Someone to light up my life. Someone with strange little ways, eyes like a blue autumn haze. Someone with your laughing style and a smile that I know will keep haunting me endlessly. Sometimes in stars or the swift flight of seabirds, I catch a moment of you. That's why I walk alone, searching for something unknown, searching for something or someone to light up my life. Go on your way with a cloudless blue sky above. May all your days be a wonderful song of love. Open your arms and find the love I know you feel, and live out your life in peace. Sorry, everybody. Where shall I look for the love to replace you? Someone to light up my life. Someone with strange little ways, eyes like a blue autumn haze. Someone with your laughing style and a smile that I know will keep haunting me endlessly. Sometimes in stars or the swift flight of seabirds, I catch a moment of you. That's why I walk alone, searching for something unknown, searching for something or someone to light up my life, light up my life. Thank you so much. to snap your fingers with me? Come on, everybody. Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started out. Sure, it's real good, but the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up sun goes out. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come. Come the day of mine. Come the day of mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drink a cup dry. Wait till the charms are ripe for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but baby, you ain't. They ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine face. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. Wait till your charms are ripe for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but honey, you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine face. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be mine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. Oh yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
I'm hearing comments from folks that the piano is a little bit too hot.
Okay.
It's
Let me
clipping.
see what I can do about that. Thank you
You
for letting me
sound
know.
gorgeous, though.
Thank you, everyone.
And they all say you sure hope the best is yet to come, because dang, we need it.
That's for sure. Yes. Let me see what I can do about the sound. How is that sounding to you?
Do a couple chord pounds, like we were just doing. Yeah, that's better.
Is that better?
Gorgeous. Have fun.
Okay. Maybe if I play a little more lightly and delicately.
Oh, no, dig in.
I remember when I first started playing professionally, people said, yeah, hey, you know what, you play like a man. And I know that was supposed to be a compliment, but anyway. That wonderful song was, of course, by Coleman and one of my favorite female lyricists, Carolyn Leigh, who is one of the great trailblazers, who made women like me feel like we could write songs too. And she was a genius, and they worked together and created so many wonderful songs together. But that is my message for this time we're living in. Let us focus on all that is ahead, because with that positive attitude that, to me, is one of the things that keeps me going in life, anything is possible. So cheers. The best is yet to come. Sometimes songs can be like mantras, and those are the kind of songs and poems I try to write, things that you can carry with you, and they can be your friend, they can be your guide, they can be your ally. It's so important to have that. By the way, that was a request by the lovely Marilyn Dingman and the wonderful Belinda Wright. Belinda, it's so good to have you in the house tonight. Can't wait to see you in London. You are a true arts angel as well. You and Laura have been amazing to so many of us, and we thank you so much for all your support. And Marilyn, you're amazing as well. All that you do to spread the Hampton Callaway words and wisdom and thoughts. Thank you so much. Well, this next song is, to me, one of the great acting songs. It's from a show that was not really a huge hit, Higher and Higher, 1940 musical. This is the only good song in the show. The whole show had all these sort of filler songs. Nobody really listens or plays those songs anymore. But this song is absolute genius because it so expresses that moment when you realize what you've lost. I don't know how many of you have felt this, but it's quite the wake-up call. And I don't have to act the song. All I have to do is sing the song, and everything happens naturally. To me, Lawrence Hart, with the beautiful words by Richard Rodgers, was able to really capture the exact moments of when you realize things and how that takes you from one point in your life to the next. A beautiful request once again by Belinda and Marilyn Dingman. Thank you so much, both of you, for requesting such an exquisite song. By the way, a lot of this show is meant for the Ballad Bondage Brigade, and I'm glad we're strong in the house. Once I laughed when I heard you sing that I'd be playing solitaire, uneasy in my easy chair. It never entered my mind. Once you told me I was mistaken, that I'd awaken with the sun and order orange juice for It never entered my mind. You have what I lack myself. And now I even have to scratch my back myself. Once you warned me that if you scorned me, I'd sing the maiden's prayer again, and I'd wish that you were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my mind. If you scorned me, I'd sing the maiden's prayer again, and I'd wish that you were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my mind.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Beautiful, love.
Ay, ay, ay. Wonderful.
Cheers. Love is funny, or it's sad, or it's quiet, or it's mad. It's a good thing or it's bad, but beautiful. To take a chance, and if you fall, you fall. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind at all. Love is tearful or it's gay. It's a problem or it's play. It's a heartache either way. Beautiful. And I'm thinking if you were mine, I'd never
Beautiful.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, darling.
That is definitely a song I wish I had written by the great Jimmy Van Heusen, with words by Johnny Burke. It was introduced in the film Road to Rio, 1947 movie, and I know it best from all the gorgeous renditions of it from jazz artists. It's one of my favorite jazz standards. I recorded it on my CD, Bring Back Romance. And I love how it reminds us to embrace the good and the bad and to see the beauty in it all. I like to think of life as a gorgeous mess. And I like when people get messy with me. So you're here. You must be one of those people. Well, this next song is on to other kinds of beauty. Thank you, Marilyn Dingman and Belinda, once again for these gorgeous requests. I had only recently played this song for the first time. And to me, what I am so impressed by and moved by is the idea that someone could write a song for a Muppet to sing that would be bestowing such exquisite wisdom and such a gorgeous way of looking at life. Sometimes you can't hear those words from an actual person. You need to hear it from a Muppet. So, music by Kenny Ascher, lyrics by Paul Williams.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered, and wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La, la, la,
that a gorgeous song?
Fabulous. Love it.
Thank you so
love it,
much,
love
Paul
it.
Williams, for that beautiful spiritual wisdom. Woo-hoo. Right? Woo-hoo.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
By the way, I know some of you are drinking out of your Callaway Hideaway tumbler. I'm sorry we don't have them anymore, but I thank all of you who are sporting the merch, and it's our little special club now. I might try to get them again. This next song is something more contemporary than anything else in the show, and I just love it so much. It just expresses exactly how I felt in my life. No, I could never touch the way this song expresses the feeling of vulnerability when you fall in love. Cheers.
Tonight, you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight, the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this the lasting treasure? Or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tonight with words unspoken? You say that I am the only one, but will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is love. I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I am the you still love me?
Bravo.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Pretty.
Bravo.
Gorgeous.
So much.
Yay.
Wow.
Thank you, Carole King
Wow.
and Jerry Goffin, for that exquisite song. I remember hearing it by a group called the Shirelles when I was a little girl. And then finally when Tapestry came out, which changed my life, and I got to hear it out of the composer herself. And I got to really feel the true feeling of that song. It was just one of those moments of feeling understood, because whenever we fall in love, it's such a risk. It's such a beautiful chance we're taking, and it's always worth a chance, in my opinion. Well, this next song, we go back to the early days of the meat and bones of the great American songbook writers. Two of my favorites of all time, Jerome Kern teamed up with the brilliant Oscar Hammerstein II in 1939, a musical Very Warm for May. And Oscar Hammerstein brought out this incredibly luscious, romantic language to this perfect song. You know, I love the fact that this is another one of those examples, as I love to sing, of a song from a flop show that is just a piece of it's a masterpiece. And I know that Jerome Kern always wrote his melodies, and he would hand them to the lyricists, and they had to be untouched. I mean, that was it. This is the song. You are writing to it. And in this case, thank goodness, because All the Things You Are, to me, is, as many other songwriters agree, it is the perfect song. The marriage of the words with the music, and the symmetry of the lines of the circles of fifths. It actually reminds me of the perfection of nature. See this beautiful nautilus shell? Whenever I hear the music and play the music, see all those beautiful, the wonderful rhythm and sight of nature? That is what Jerome Kern captured in this wonderful love song. It's called the Golden Ratio Spiral. And when mirrored in music, it certainly makes for one sexy, gorgeous way to tell somebody you love them. Let me not break this beautiful nautilus shell. And I'm going to drink a little tall glass of gin to my beautiful audience. Cheers to all of you with much love. I am a lover of verses, as some of you are as well. And when you sing verses, sometimes people don't really know that they're in the song. I've recorded many of them, and people, I didn't know that song had a verse, but this is maybe not quite as unknown, but it's such a lovely way to introduce the thoughts. Time and again I've longed for adventure, something to make my heart beat the faster. What had I longed for, I never really knew. Finding your love, I found my adventure. Touching your hand, my heart beats the faster. All that I want in all of this world is you. You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are.
Wow.
Oh, indeed.
Wow.
Everybody. And now I'm going to share another side of Oscar Hammerstein. He's always been thought of as the voice of hope, the person who always found the bright side of things. But every now and then, he was able to explore the dark side of things in a way that nobody else could ever do. This is the case in this classic from South Pacific. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made, and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you
Exquisite.
Oh,
Beautiful.
so moving.
Wonderful.
So moving.
Thank you so much. Oh my. You know, Indian fabric is, no matter how many times I practice, no how good it sounds, you should be at the rehearsals, I guess. It happens, because I'm so excited. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance before the fiddlers have left. Before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have a chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. We'll be without the moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music. Let's face the music. Let's face the music and
Let's do it.
thank you so much.
Yay.
One of the great Irving Berlin classics from a wonderful Fred Astaire and Ginger Rodgers musical, Follow the Fleet. And the music is so brilliant, the major, the minor, the way he finds the positive words and the negative words. He puts the positive words sort of against the minor chords and the negative words against the major chords, and it's just genius and beautiful. And I love the fact that Stephen Sondheim has this song as one of the songs he wished he'd written. I would love to just get inside of that head of Stephen Sondheim. I wish I'd written every song of Stephen Sondheim's. I'm not doing any of them today because I would really want a pianist and just stand up and sing them. So someday I'm going to just do a big Sondheim show for you, but not here at my piano. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And now we go to some very beautiful songs. Requests from Deborah DiMartini, Belinda Wright, Kari Strand. I put 2 songs together that I've never put together before, and I love them. They've been wanting each other. I didn't know it. It is One Piece by Cantor and Ebb from Flora the Red Menace. And this is a song I think of whenever the best things in my life happen. Those moments, there are no words for them, but this song is the closest that I can come to expressing those exquisite moments of perfection. And I love how this song brings new light to this next song, which is one of my all-time favorite love songs by the Berkmans. And I dedicate this to my beloved wife. Oh, good guesses in the chat room. Thank you. I see you. Hi, Anna Marie. How are you? Nice to see you. So this is what I wish for all of you, are these moments and the gratitude for these moments. They sometimes come in little tiny moments. Sometimes they come in long-lasting lifetime moments. Any shape or form, what a gift.
When it all comes true, just the way you planned. It's funny, but the bells don't ring. It's a quiet thing. When you hold the world in your trembling hand, you'd think you'd hear a choir sing. It's a quiet thing. There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowds? Maybe it's the strange new atmosphere way up here among the clouds. But I don't hear the drums. I don't hear the band. The sounds untold, such moments breathe. Happiness comes in on tiptoe. Well, what do you know? It's a quiet thing, a very quiet thing. And in the quiet, I think about our love. So often as I wait for sleep, I find myself reciting the words I've said or should have said, like scenes that need rewriting. The songs I never answered, doors perhaps I should have opened, smiles forgotten in the morning. I relive the roles I played, the tears I may have squandered, the many pipers I have paid along the roads I've wandered. Yet all the time I knew it, love was somewhere out there waiting. Oh, I may regret a kiss or two. If I had changed a single day, what went amiss or went astray, I may have never found my way to. I wouldn't change a thing that happened on my way to
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Brava.
Everybody.
Beautiful.
Ah,
Thank you so much.
that song.
Brava.
Well, we have somebody who's had a big birthday recently in the house, and I wanted to sing a special song to her. So, Sharon, I hope you are feeling the birthday glow still. Happy birthday to you. Everyone, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon, and anybody else having a birthday today or soon. But boy, do I wish I had written that song. That song has made more money than any song in history. It was written by two sisters, the Hill sisters. And The Nanny is nice, but Happy Birthday, I mean, that would have really been nice. I think it just might have gone into public domain, but it's only like in the last year. We could have ended the national debt with the royalties of that song. It's funny, it's by far the most well-known song in the English-speaking world and perhaps the entire world. Can you imagine writing a song that everybody knows? Everybody, everywhere? What a joy that is. Someday maybe I will figure that out, or maybe The Nanny will just keep on running so long that everybody knows the theme to The Nanny. We could only, on Baby Shark, yes, Nick, that's a good point. But I just couldn't resist a little humor. I want to thank everybody here. I'm going to do 2 more songs, but I want to thank everybody here for being with me tonight. As people are starting to go out more, it's sort of this interesting nebulous time of, is it okay to go out? Is it not okay? Who's doing it right? Who's doing it wrong? I had 2 shows canceled this month, but I believe that London is happening, and I'm so excited to be returning to one of my favorite cities in the world to perform 2 shows that I premiered here at the Callaway Hideaway. And I have some wonderful tours ahead of me. I hope I'll get to do them. And I hope everybody will work together to help us be safer and to get through this time. And it really requires a feeling of fellowship. And so thank you so much to everyone. I want a big round of applause to our beautiful host. Thank you, Nich Anderson. We always love you and adore you. And check out his page, because he hosts so many wonderful singers like Jane Monheit and Karen Allison and Tony DeSere and many more. And I'm so happy that he has continued to host my shows through this time. Also, my wonderful manager, thank you, Brett. It's always great to do anything with you, and thank you for helping these to continue on and getting everybody all together. Tomorrow you'll be mailed everyone a YouTube video of this, so you can, if you have special songs you like to hear, or you didn't have a chance to hear the whole show, or you just like to hear things more than once, it's yours to enjoy. Also, a big round of applause for my beloved wife, Kari, Diva Wrangler extraordinaire. She is not only my Diva Wrangler and my wife, but she's also my muse. And thank you so much, my love, for everything you do. And finally, to my incredible audience, so many of you I've become much more close to during this time, thanks to our fellowship in these Callaway Hideaway performances and online on social media. We've really created quite a sense of family that is so meaningful to me, and I so appreciate all of you who are a part of my musical family. You're why I get excited to write a poem every day and do a show every month, and to perform for all of you. So much love to you. This song is one of the great classics of all time. Jerome Kern, Dorothy Fields, a woman who I mean, she's just one of the greatest lyricists. The genius level of making songs feel so natural and so perfect and so profound and so positive, along with the gorgeous music of Jerome Kern. This is from the film Swing Time, 1936 movie starring, once again, Fred Astaire. And those of you who are Callaway concubines, you know that I am a Fredhead. So I've never performed this playing the piano before. I thought I would play several songs in this show for the first time, and it was fun learning them, and some of them I played adequately. So I hope I'll do a good job for you on this one. Anyway, I love the message, and I love the inspiration it offers us. Nothing's impossible, I have found, for when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you trip. Be grateful for a pleasant slip. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous man who had to fall to rise again? So take a deep breath, pick yourself up, take a deep breath, dust yourself off, start all over again. I'll get some self-assurance if your endurance is great. I'll learn in easy stages if you're courageous and wait. To feel the strength I want to, I must hold on to your hand. Maybe by the time I'm 50, I'll get up and do a nifty.
will be sick and tired, but she'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? So take a deep breath, dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and dust yourself off. Start all over, start all over, start all over, start all over again.
Yes. Yes.
Start over now.
Cheers, cheers.
Great advice.
Cheers. Love you.
And now I have just a little hug goodbye through music. 2 gorgeous songs. You know, I'll never forget the first time I spoke to Barbra Streisand. Oh my God, I dropped a name. There I go again. And she was asking me to do rewrites for my song at the same time. And I had been doing a lot of rewrites. And so finally, it was so helpful to speak to her. And I had never met her, I'd never spoken to her, but there I was. And I can talk to anybody in the world. I'm pretty comfortable with anyone except for Barbra Streisand. But I heard myself sound very composed as I asked her to help me understand what it was she was looking to change this for this song. And finally, at one point, she just summarized it succinctly. She said, Anne, I want the song to be simple but profound. You know, the first time you hear it, you understand immediately what it means. But then later on, layer by layer, you feel you have a depth of understanding, and it's a gorgeous new moment. So, thank you, Barbara. I hope wherever you are, you enjoyed my imitations if you ever see them. But these 2 songs are just those 2 things, simple and profound. We've lost some very special people in our midst recently, and I want to dedicate this to the memory of them. Alex Rybeck lost both of his parents in the space of 1 month. I don't know if he's watching today, but if you are, Alex, I wanted to send you my love and my deepest blessings. We just lost Ed Asner today. He was one of my big fans. Back in the day, he used to come to hear me all the time when I played at a club called Maxine's in New York, and we got to be friendly and had just a great time. He was always Lou Grant to me, and it's hard to believe he's gone. And many other people who have told me their sorrows lately. So I want to embrace you with 2 exquisite songs. First, well, one of them is my choice, but another one is the choice of Marilyn Dingman and Margie Trotter. Always have exquisite taste, ladies. The first one was written by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer, 2 of my favorite writers. And the second one by the wonderful Sammy Fain and Irving Cahill. This is my love to all of you. Until we meet again, with much love, here they are. And to not only my audience I'm singing to here, but also my audience I'm singing to here. This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams, your face a flower. Through the darkness of the night, like the lights of home before me, or an angel watching over me.
faces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, and everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo.
Love you so much.
Thank you.
Now that we have our
Here's everybody. And now I get to
Thank God we
see
have our
everyone on the
ending.
big view.
Thank you.
The gallery view.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Good to see you. Yay.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you
Debbie.
so
Hello,
much.
Helen. Hello, Chris. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
Barbara
Glad I made
Brussels
it
in the
live.
house. Wonderful singer. Gladys. Nice to see you. Anna Marie. Looking beautiful as always. Marilyn. Barb. Sharon. How are you? Hey, Gary Kaplan. How nice to see you. Kimberly. What a pleasure. Becky. How is your daughter? Hello. Bert Siegel. Chris Page. I'm glad you snuck in there. Carol Kappa. Thank you. Helen. Mary Pat. Hey, Barbara, so wonderful to see you. I've missed you desperately. I'm hoping to see you in October. We're actually coming to New York City before the shows that I'm doing with Tierney Sutton, and I hope we'll be able to have a glass of wine and celebrate this incredible time we've survived. Toby and Deb, nice to have you in the house. Colleen, what a pleasure. Grace, so nice to see you in Florida. Hey, and there she is, Belinda Wright, the night owl of night owls, the sophisticate who stays up. I don't know what time it is in London, but you're amazing. And Joyce Wells, an amazing singer and songwriter. It's so nice to have you in the house tonight. Sadgurnath Maharaj Ki Jai. So many other wonderful people. Stephanie Patterson, Marie Woodard, Kim Kelly. Where's Ted? Oh, they have a picture. That's always good. Hey, Rick Just, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Wonderful to see you.
Same here.
Hey,
It's a wonderful
London,
show.
Dallas, you're here. You're in New York. You're in London. I can't keep up with you, but so nice to have you in the house
When's
tonight.
your show in Jersey? You're doing a show in Jersey?
Yes, I'm doing a show at NJPAC at Newark, New Jersey, with the incomparable Tierney Sutton. And that is, I believe, October 16th. Then we fly to Pittsburgh and do Manchester Craftsman's Group.
16th?
I believe it's the 16th. I think it's the 16th.
my ticket right here. It's the 15th.
Oh, it's the 15th. Okay, somebody is on top of it.
We will
Hi,
be there.
David Kleiman, my wonderful friend. Nice to see you. We need to have dinner soon.
And wonderful show. Thank
you so much. How's Lars doing?
He's great. Sends his love.
Oh, sending our love to him too. Hey, Pam, how are you doing? Pam Wasor?
I'm good. Thank you for A Quiet Thing.
Oh,
You know that's special.
it is a gorgeous song. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed
Echo
it.
that. Yep.
And how's Bert Siegel doing up there?
You know what? Anytime I hear you, It's a beautiful day.
Oh, life's a beautiful thing.
Now, if you believe that, you believe that. but it is true. And I want you to know, Anne, remember when you did my birthday
I
party?
certainly do. Yes, it was so
I
much
have
fun.
gotten more compliments from people who had never heard you before.
Callaway Virgins, I deflowered. How wonderful.
But really, I mean, we just were out with somebody and they said, "Oh, that was so fantastic. And she's so wonderful."
Oh,
And
that's
it
nice. Well,
really-
please tell them I said hello to them.
I will. But really, it was wonderful just introducing you to people who had no idea how fantastic you are. So it
Well,
really,
thank you. Thank you. You're my kind of guy. So is John Hanson. Nice to see you in the house, John. How are you, love? It was good to see you in California a few months ago. What a fun. And John O'Hara, my first fan. And my first singing job in New York. How are you, love? Good to see you.
Great, and our anniversary is coming up September 14th.
That's right, September. Yes, that's right. I know. That was an amazing anniversary. Well, to us, who's like us, damn few. Who else? am I missing?
My sister, can I say something even though I'm being very incognito
Being
tonight?
Very mysterious. I like your picture, though.
Thank
What-
you. It was a beautiful show. And I just want to say, if I ever do a show of songs I wish I'd written, it would be the majority would be songs that you wrote. So there you go. I'm
Good
just
one.
saying.
What a
put it
nice
out
thing to
there.
say.
That's great.
You know,
So
how
just so
lucky
you
am I
know,
to have such a loving sister? Well, I hope
Get in
I
the
would love it
family.
if you did a whole show of my songs. I'm going
I
to
will.
dare you to do that.
I'm really. You dare me. Okay,
I do.
I just may do that.
Well, you know, we recorded on our first live album, Sibling Revelry, we recorded my song at the same time, but I didn't let it go on the record because I wanted it to be Barbra Streisand's exclusive, and so it worked out very well. However, for those of you who don't know this yet, Liz and I are going to be recording that song in the next probably 2 months, and it's going to be on my upcoming CD called Look for the Love. And I can't wait to sing with you, my sister.
I can't wait. So congratulations, my sister, and love to everyone out there.
Thank you, and I hope Lenny feels much better. Love to Dan. And look who's in the house, Deborah DiMartini, looking very festive in red, sort of a pinkish red. Very nice. Always good to have you in the house. And Belinda right upstairs from her in the, what was that show where everybody was, you know, that cute little TV show back?
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch. Yeah, it looks like the Brady Bunch right now with some of the people.
Or Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Squares, but there's nothing
There we
square
go.
about this crowd, right?
No way.
Does anyone have anything you want to toast to about this time or anything you want to share?
To life.
L'chaim.
I am.
I am.
Thank you.
To Anne's artistry.
I listened
Yes.
to your Blowing in the Wind right before the show today.
Oh,
Because
yes. Uh-huh.
It so fits this week, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Perfectly fits it. Where did you record that? At Birdland?
Yes, that was at Birdland when Liz and I were making our live album, Boom.
Boom, yeah,
And,
that's what I thought.
yeah.
I want to know how you
I'll
remember
be
every
putting that in my repertoire again very soon.
That's
because
that's a great version. It's the
I'm
ultimate.
glad you like it. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
So, well, I send you my love. Hi, Carol Kappa. I'm glad you could make it at the very end.
Yes.
And Susan Mendel, nice to have you guys in the house. I've missed you. I hope you're playing your piano. We have a
Yes.
beautiful home.
It's tuned for you.
It is. Okay, ready for when I'm in the neighborhood in October. Fantastic. So I just so you know, for those of you who are still hanging on, I have a kind of a busy September rather, and I'm trying to figure out the next live stream. We may put it on a day that's not the usual day, but the next live stream will be the Streisand Songbook, and it's going to be fabulous. And then I'm still deciding. I have so many different shows I want to do, and you've suggested some nice things, but I am going to do another sort of what would you like my next theme show to be, so that all of you can help me create something very special for all of you to give my thanks to your loyalty and wonderfulness. I see that my mother-in-law Julia's in the house. Nice to see you, mother-in-law. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming today.
And do you ever sing any of the songs from the Fantastics?
I have sung in the show I do with my sister. The Sweetest Sounds is from that show, I believe. Is that not right?
No.
No.
No,
Soon it's gonna rain.
and
Soon it's
try
gonna
to,
rain.
Try to remember.
Oh, try to remember. I have sung some of those songs long time ago, but those are beautiful songs. You're
they
so
really
right.
are. They really, if you could introduce, bring some of those back, because a lot of people don't listen to them anymore. And they really were beautiful songs. And
You're-
those
you're
guys
right.
did that. And then that was, because they lived off writing that for many, many years. But
Yeah.
I can see
they
it.
wrote some fantastic songs for that play.
That's
I
true.
can
In fact, I lived like a block away from them when I was in the Village for many years, and it was amazing how long that show lasted. It was
Yeah.
a gorgeous score. Thank you. Well,
I can
everyone,
see
I'm
it.
going to wish you. Hey, John, I didn't get to say hi to you. Donald Berger, Lynn Bogovich. I see more and more names. I want to thank you all. One last big hug to all of you. When I count to 3, get your diva hug and blessings. And till the next time, but take good care of yourselves.
Great
And to
show.
my-
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you all, whenever the next time is. May it be soon. May we be healthy. And to all the beautiful things ahead. Cheers. Lots of love.
Cheers.
Bye.
Love
Cheers.
you.
Love
Love
you.
you. Love you.
Love
Bye,
you.
everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Nick.